at the very end, I'm saying that's a wrap, and everyone's just gonna cheers or something. All right, ready? Done did it. You got me? Yeah. You got me. It's on video. Say it.
I got it. I got it. I have Mr. Caylen.
Love you, bro. Thank you. Thank you for today, honestly.
We'll talk about it.
All right.
When she arrived, it was 2:10 at night. We had sex and you cried. Was the best in your life. And the last time we spoke, if we shoot for July, you could still make your mind, but I can't save your life. Baby, sorry, but I rarely do this. You can't carry me through this. I just wanna shine like Barracuda's kid. Do this shit for Mammy Sue. This shit ain't nothing new. This I knew since I was a jit. Clean my room and pray for this. Eat my dinner, then go back to it. Never finna make me rich. Whole lot of feeling that you can't dismiss. I was somewhere stuck in a hotel room. We was serving to the kids, no waitresses. All this shit come back around, homie, don't get too down.
Video. Say it.
I got it. I have Mr. Caylen.
Love you, bro. Thank you. Thank you for today, honestly.
Taylor about the fucking flex.
My watch is gonna hit, don't stop. Diamonds to the ceiling when I hit my walk. Pour up in the double when I get some walk. One could never ever hit so hard. She said I'm not good enough. Got my money, that's on God.
Once in the pool house, once in the garden. 4 or 5 minutes, we gon' get this thing started. Somebody bedroom, this house is too big to be throwing parties that I can't even imagine what this shit costs. Your daddy must have paid a fortune for that new beam. Or is that routine? The kids downstairs came over for 2 things. And one drowns you out, the other gives you wings. Oh, I gotta give more credit to your mama, though, girl.
Crush a bit, little bit, roll it up, take a hit, feeling lit, feeling right, 2 a.m. summer night.
Dope shit like that, Jeremy. Oh, hi. Welcome back to kids. Follow your dreams. Yeah. Wanna get a mansion, a jacuzzi, a theater to watch my movies, couple whips and lots of fancy things. The kids they call the Goonies. I see the future, crystal ball, mirror hanging on the wall. Who the flyest white boy of the mall? Got your girlfriend screening all the calls. She bubbling, we fucking and you cuddling. Like baby, where the fuck you been? I wanna tell you she in love with him. So we ain't saying nothing. You could probably tell she bluffing, cause she kissed you with her mouth. She gave me head with my concussion. What's up? I'm high as fuck, yeah.
my dick, they gon' dance on my lap. And if you talking shit, you gon' get a bitch slapped. Yeah, I like a mean bitch, not in the scene bitch. Type of bitch, I don't know about shit. I'ma pull up all black in a new whip, tryna get rich. I'ma have to hit a lick, yo.
Don't you come out in the dark. Don't you come out in the dark. We might tear your ass apart. Don't you come out in the dark. Don't you come out in the dark. But thanks for giving me my start. Don't you come out in the dark. Don't you come out in the dark. We might tear your ass apart. Don't you come out in the dark. Don't you come out in the dark. Don't you come out in the yeah.
Like this, like that, yeah. Like this, like that. Everybody tryna be like me, tryna take my juice, tryna take my steez. Everywhere I go, I'ma stay in my Q's and P's. Everybody tryna be just like me. Chop on my side and I might let it sink. Whoa, that's my queen. Bullet hit your dome with a little earring. Bullet hit your dome with a little earring. You my baby girl, but you not main squeeze. Clips with a stick and I might just squeeze. Blocks with a scope with the infrared lens. Fuck a bitch, then I dip out of your piece. 3 shots in the back. Gotta get to work, so I pull a big body. Pull up in a foreign, I ain't talking Maserati. Pull up in a Rari. I be eating good, I be eating calamari. I'ma break a bone, call me fucking Jeff Hardy. 2 wheels, 1 seat, bought it off a heart.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, JC.
Yes, sir.
Chillin', cold as fuck, but chillin'. It's beautiful out. What about you?
How's your day today?
Not productive, but
Not productive?
yeah,
Okay.
one of those days.
How's this month? You've been working pretty hard, no? So you got a big drop coming up.
Yeah, March 22nd. I'm really excited. Basically, grinded for 2 weeks straight. Woke up, had coffee, worked for like 10 hours, went to bed, repeat for 2 weeks. But it's cool. I'm excited about it.
Listen, I had been on this shit because we're roommates.
Yeah.
But for the motherfuckers that don't know you, this is kind of what this is for. So like, people could like learn about you, what the shit is. So to someone who doesn't know Sarah Katz, how would you explain that to someone?
Okay. Well, I'm from New York, and I learned how to make clothes probably when I was 8 or 9. Like, my grandma first got me into that. She was a seamstress. She never really taught me how to make anything, just fashion sketches, and then that's when I was like, oh, I would love to make clothes, mostly because I'm short and I wanted to learn how to hem stuff. So based off that, and then living in New York, obviously surrounded by, it's like the fashion capital of the US, arguably the world. I know there's Paris, but you know, New York got it, you heard?
Yeah.
And so I taught myself how to sew when I was like 8, 9, 10, 11, and then I took about a 6 or 7 year hiatus, didn't really make anything, and then when I got to college, I attended UC Berkeley. I was like, there was a fashion club, and I was like, oh wait, I know how to make clothes. So I got back into it and started teaching myself again, and then ever since then, I just love to create. Like literally every day, it's just like I need to make something, whether it's clothes, whether it's art, whether it's literally just hanging up pictures in our apartment. I just need to create every day. If I go like, for instance, when we were moving down here to LA, I didn't have access to the sewing machine for like damn near 2 weeks, and I was like itching for it. You feel me? Because I just like I have an idea and I want to execute it. So
yeah. So when you first started making stuff, like first started getting your designs out there and like getting your first ideas executed, who was your biggest inspiration?
Well, recently my biggest inspiration has been Kid Super. He goes freaking crazy, bro.
Kid Super?
Kid Super is a small design house in Brooklyn. It's basically just one guy, and then he ships out pieces for production, and he's just getting started. But if you're into fashion, or if you're in like the rap, music, soccer industries, you know who he is. He's a pretty big name, but as far as like the everyday consumer goes, they don't really know who he is, but he's going crazy right now, and that's definitely my biggest inspiration right now. He's just one of those individuals where his vibe and like aura just radiates off of him, and when he walks into a room, it's like his presence is known, and like he just has such a creative mind. The way it works is so interesting to me, and that's something that I hope to build up to be. But like, and all in all, I'm just getting started. Like I just realized that I was like, okay, wait, I can make clothes and I can make money off of this as well. Like it doesn't have to be two separate entities. It doesn't just have to be a hobby, like stuff like that.
And what you're saying with Kid Super, like he walks in a room and his energy is so radiant, like you know it's him.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you really well, so like I know that. Like that's you when you walk in the room.
Yeah.
And with this first, I mean, this is like your second collection officially, yeah? With jackets? Besides like the fashion show on birthday?
Yeah, this would be my second official collection.
Aside from your first one, that was just for school and you got graded on it, this is probably your first independent one?
Yeah.
What's going through your head? What's different? What have you learned since the first one? What are you trying this new?
Well, what was interesting about the first one, I had designated models so I could get their measurements pretty exactly and made sure everything fit perfectly. Blah blah blah. I could also use myself.
I'm fucking freezing.
It is freaking break, bro. I am so fucking cold. Okay, I'm from the East Coast. You heard? Yo, do you see this shit right now?
It's just busting.
That shit is busting.
But what was like
anyways,
the most like difficult transition?
The most difficult transition, honestly, the material that I was using, like obviously I was going off of old TO pieces and using stretch jersey that's meant for hoodies and t-shirts and stuff. You have to line that twice to make sure that the jacket doesn't sag. So essentially each coat for certain parts of it is 3 jackets. So it's the exterior and then an inner lining to make sure that the cotton material doesn't, you know, like get warped and stuff, and then the lining fabric as well. So that was definitely a lot of work to do that, rather than if you were to just use like a jean fabric for a jacket, you don't have to do that extra step.
Yeah. What's different about your clothes? I mean, JC showed us custom jackets he's bought from artists over the years. This is a different level of clothes.
They're by me. What you talking about? What is you talking about?
But like, what's different from your jackets from what you see from like people online? There's a huge difference, and I think it does need to be like definitely addressed. Like, there's people that sell shit on Instagram, and there's people that do like custom one-on-ones, but those are their jackets. Like, explain how yours are so different.
Okay, well, I don't have OCD, but when it comes to making stuff, I definitely have OCD. So a big difference, for instance, I do a lot of patchwork stuff as well, and a major difference, just time consuming wise, I double or triple top stitch everything, so it just, everything lays nicer, and it's just like, I can't not do it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, on this, all the seams are like triple top stitched and things like that. I usually don't see that other people selling clothes, and then a lot of times people ask me, and with this drop as well, like, okay, so like, what did you do to the jacket? And I'm like, no, I made it from scratch. Like, I made the pattern and then assembled it and then made the lining and then put it together and then did accents and things like that. So I'm not working off of something that was previously made.
You're literally making the pattern yourself.
A big thing is like, I'm used to making clothes for myself, obviously, and I know my body very well from doing that, and I know kind of just eyeballing what is going to fit me and what doesn't, so I'm not usually making patterns. But this time around, you know, I had to make 3 smalls, 3 mediums, 3 large, and 2 extra large.
Yeah.
And I've never necessarily had to do something like that before, so I had to reteach myself how to scale up patterns and stuff like that to make sure that, you know, like the sleeve length is consistent with a typical large sleeve on another type of jacket and things like that. So I did go around to like Goodwill and stuff to find measurements. Like I brought my measuring tape around and shit.
So what's it?
Yeah.
With all this stuff going on, you know, you're making the jackets. You know, made 11 when you, me, JC, and the manufacturing team were going shit over. Do you remember what we originally had set? How many jackets we were gonna do?
Well, originally I thought we were doing 9. And then I was like, I could probably do more than that, to be honest.
No,
and then you guys said you wanted 3, and I was like, I have 2 weeks, I could bang out way more
so
than
the original
3 jackets.
the original bet was 3 jackets. Like that's what you were signed for. That's what you were asked to do.
Yeah.
And you exceeded that and made 12.
Yeah.
Minus the one that JC owns.
Yeah.
So like, it's like you really like overshowed. Like no one was expecting 11, 12 pieces. And you made, like, you were only asked to do 3. How long did each of, like, the pieces take? Like, I live with her. I fucking, like, been seeing the
heard my
process.
sewing machine going at, like, 6 in the
That's how I
morning.
knew you were home.
But I like doing it. Like, yeah, it's stressful, but at the same time, it's like, okay, how long did it take? Each jacket took about a day and a half completely to be finished. So it took a little bit over 2 weeks for all of them. Some of the jackets obviously took longer than others. Like the ones that are evidently more patchwork obviously took longer because that's more top stitching and more cutting and more time making the patterns and things like that versus the ones that are like the jean jacket kind of fit. The ones with the fringe took longer because that was a bitch to deal with, but I think the end product, it was worth it in the end, you know. But yeah, pretty much a day and a half of consistent grinding. Everything, because I did a lot of extra things that took more time than I didn't need to do that. Like, for instance, hand sewing the TÍXXO labels onto everything.
Making
and
the fucking jacket things with the thumbs.
Adding the thumb holes into the jacket and things like that. Didn't necessarily need to be done, but I thought if I could do it, why not? So yeah, it was a grind, but I finished 2 days before the 5th, which is I think March 5th, which is when everything needed to be done. And then I had those 2 days to kind of, you know, iron everything, clip threads, because you know I don't do that until I actually wear something. I just leave the threads hanging. And sew on buttons and things like that, just make sure everything was good for the shoot.
Yeah, okay, different tangent. We're gonna go off. I moved to Berkeley in 2019, like the start of 2019, and we met just because she was like really, really close in town, and you know, there was really like no other fucking like art kids out there that like I really liked and like liked the same things as me. We originally started like dating, and then we're like nah, and
just saying it.
Yeah, and
okay.
we just became like really good friends. Like April 18th, with my brand, 1988 California, and her artwork. We wanted to do an art show, and we were so set to do this shit, and COVID wiped it out. But
yeah, around this time last year, we were like plotting on that, looking at venues. Like I came to his crib, 1988 Cal, and we were just looking at venues for mad long. Finally found like the most valid spot up in the Mission District. It was so sick. Like we literally were going through like all these different venues, and then COVID came around, and at first we were like, this will pass, yeah, and all that kind of shit.
I was like, bro, if anything like knocks it out, I was like, if anything knocks it out, it's because one of us has fucking COVID. And Sarah like had a cough, so we thought it was funny, and we made a joke like saying like save Sarah, she has COVID. So we made these hoodies called Save Sarah, and it started like a little like different dialogue. Yeah, but okay, what had happened is I hopped on a flight to go back to New York, and then like I finally get Wi-Fi on the flight or whatever, and you're hitting me up
or like right before the flight, you're like, oh, I'm gonna make this visual, blah blah blah. I'm gonna do a Save Sarah thing, and then so I was like, bet. And then I get off my flight, and he has like a video done and edited. He has like hoodies ready to be made, like already on the way and shit. Like that shit was mad funny. I was like, it's like a 4-hour flight.
Yeah. So we started that shit while we were like away, and then basically we were able to then become like roommates. I moved out, and then basically when JC hit me in like September for the opportunity to work for TÍXXO, I was able to get to a point where I thought I could do this as like a full-time job, hopefully, and build the brand up and all this stuff. And Sarah continued to be my roommate when we moved out here about a month ago, and me and JC had just launched the TÍXXO Customs program, and we're looking for artists already. And Sarah basically got hooked up with JC. We're good?
Yeah, I was thinking already.
My ISO was not auto.
Yeah, same. That shit was dark, but
That shit was really dark.
Well, it's so cold.
We got 4 different ones, so we're good.
Okay, let me know when the light gets extremely fucked. I have like a conversation I'm about to end,
Okay.
and then I think we'll end it out with you and Sarah.
You're still
with the
recording, right? You
flashlight.
didn't stop.
With the flashlight?
I have a cool idea.
No, you're.
Just let me know when it gets fucked. We could literally just stop the conversation. We could just say like, yo, fuck off, and go to the next clip. I think it'd be cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
We could.
We ready?
Sure.
So, yeah, moved down to LA.
Wait, hold up. Ah!
You're
So we moved out here. We already need people for customs. What we were saying, and like Sarah seemed to be like the first like perfect fit for an original artist. And like I said, we promised 3. She ended up with 12. We shot visuals with Tegan and Jacob, who's behind the camera right now. And shit's coming out March 22nd.
Yeah.
How fucking excited?
I mean, yeah, I can't wait. When we did the shoot as well, we weren't expecting to get any video footage of that either. We were relying on Tegan's film pictures, and then Jacob ended up filming like fucking 5 hours of B-roll. So Tate's been editing a video for that, and I'm excited for that visual as well, because I've never really had actually something like that showing my work, which is cool. Just like, I'm excited for that. But yeah, March 22nd.
What's
Cop that shit. You probably won't be able to, but I hope that shit sells out fast. No cap.
What's for the future?
Creating more shit, bro. We got some plots. That I don't want to release to the public. You feel me?
You got a website?
Yeah, I'm working on a website. Catty.com, 3 Z's. You know the fucking vibes. Yeah, just more art, good energy. That's it.
What you gonna do this weekend?
I thought we were going to the Bay this weekend.
Yeah.
We out. We out to the Bay. Yeah.
Do you miss the Bay?
I miss certain aspects. I miss a couple of people a lot. The Bay is fucking beautiful, and the overall vibe is just unlike anywhere else in the country. I miss New York, bro. What is you talking about? Like,
I think people are gonna think I'm on drugs in this interview. I'm jumping. It's fucking cold in this
brick.
bitch.
Just to clarify, it is fucking brick. And I'm from the East Coast, yo. Like, this ain't it. Thought I'd move out here and it'd be like sunshine and fucking butterflies, yo.
Yeah, no, it's been fucking raining. Alright.
Just bricks getting thrown through windows and actual it being brick out.
Yeah.
Type shit.
What's it? You're probably JC. You can confirm on the camera. Jacob, can you get a shot of JC? What's it? So JC is probably like the third, like, or no, sorry, not JC. Bro, I'm fucking cold.
It's really fucking cold, dude. My ears are.
Yeah. Okay, so fucking
You think that, especially doing the custom work, a lot of brands don't do that. So I think that really separates you from the rest and elevates you to the next level. Whether it's not even necessarily like making the most money for the brand, but just doing dope creative shit and collaborating with dope creative people, like that's eventually gonna lead to like opening new doors and things like that. I think the past couple of drops, like they've been selling out in a couple of minutes. I don't know if you guys usually do that, but the rest of the pieces are going crazy as well. Like I'm obviously excited for my drop, but I'm excited to see what else is happening in the future. I think only, you know, more good vibes, more creative energy, and y'all will be working with dope individuals. So I don't see how that could go wrong. Yeah, that's about it. It's fucking brick. I said we wrap.
You look a little cold there, Tate. You can't light it.
There we go.
Cut.
Yeah. Well, I was asking her where she got her fringe. I didn't even know it was. I didn't even know it was called fringe.
Fringe, yeah. Downtown LA. I don't know the specific name of the shop, but there's a couple of streets right next to the Flower District, like the Warehouse District. There's actually a whole fashion district. Basically, just mad fabric stores. Just like every store is a fabric store, and some of them are for trim and stuff like this. So.
But does it come like in a straight? Like, how does it come?
So it comes in like a, I can't really show you, but yeah, like it's banded together on the top, and then what you have to do is kind of just pin it and then sew it onto the first strip of fabric, and then sew the other one and make sure that part doesn't show, so it just looks like the fringe. And then there's actually something along the bottom on some of them too, where you have to like cut each one individually, but I had to do that for the green fringe, not for this. But it all depends. But yeah, there's literally entire shops downtown that is just like fringe in every way, shape, or form. There's fringe that's like diamonds. There's fringe that's like 3 times as long as this and stuff like that. The Plug Ray Fabrics is where I got a lot of the fabric. Joann's obviously is a staple, but that's just because it's close to us in West Hollywood. But yeah.
So JC, you got that
nuts,
one.
Bro.
Why isn't that one online?
I had to keep it. It's priceless. I was thinking, I was like, when I got it, it worked out because she made 11 jackets, which is absolutely incredible. And then you made pants. I'm glad you made those damn pants because that's the reason I was able to take this. Because I want to drop 11 items, right? 11 custom, and you made 12. It's perfect. It was destiny. So check this shit out.
Sarah, give me a rundown. Stand up.
So this is like 6 of the yellow hoodies.
Put my lighter in the back pocket like that.
Yeah, there's a back pocket. Everything's top stitch, and then these are just tags from the black hoodies and some of the yellow hoodies that I just like. I was like, oh, I could do something cool with that. Put it on, and then everything else is just patchwork, double top stitched.
Makes no sense. How?
How many jackets?
11 jackets.
11. That's
one
11.
pair of pants.
I just can't hold up just one because I dropped my joint.
Honestly, I made the pants because I was too lazy to make another jacket. I didn't have it in me.
It was fate, baby. I love it.
But
it was fate.
You dig?
I love it. I was looking at the fucking like stitching here. How do you do it so straight?
Oh.
Is that
feel me?
How? And that's stitch. That's just for design, huh? It's not really for like anything else.
It's just for design, and then
ridiculous, dude.
Yeah, everything on the inside.
I truly don't get it. I don't get it.
Like you can't see it because it's on the inside and there's lining and stuff, but everything has a finishing stitch along, so things won't like pull apart. Like basically, you asked me before, you're like, what's the biggest difference? And like these garments are made well, like they won't fall apart on you, like nothing's gonna fall apart. Everything is stitched, finished stitch, and then 2 top stitches. So like if that shit falls apart, I'd be fucking surprised, no cap.
If you get one, I just think if you get one, you're lucky. Yeah, that's how I look at it. It's not even about like anything else.
You dig?
Alright, cut. That was perfect. I like that. That was a good ending.
It looks so sick too from below.
That is not my angle. You always do that angle with me.
That's no one's angle, dog.
Bro.